It's
So,
Spade Prize Picks. Yes, sir. We've got some plays for today's small NBA slate that we really like for you guys. We're going to come with a couple quality bangers for the day, and we're going to get into the deep dive about why they're great plays, show you guys our process.
yep.
And, dude, my hands were like glowing. Dude, look at that. But, yeah,
Spade
let's
is
get it.
having one.
So, we're about to get right into that. Before we start, you can find both of our dub clubs using the link in the comments, and you can get free VIP until the Super Bowl. So take advantage of that and join the cash train before it leaves the station. So let's
Yep.
get it.
And get access to that dual Discord that we both run. So if you all want the
Yes,
community
sir.
aspect, you can get it. So make sure you tune in.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna share the link with the Discord community real quick, but we're gonna get right into today's plays. Mailman's gonna start us off, and we're gonna get into a deep dive. We're gonna spend quality time on each play because we only have about 5 plays today that we
Yeah.
want to go over. So we're gonna give you guys the quality analysis about why they're great.
Yes, sir. I'll let you. I'll give you like a second to get that link out. We'll get some more people in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, we.
100%. I'm just gonna be
Gotcha.
sharing that real quick. Also, just catching my breath after that intro.
Yeah, for
But
sure. Yeah,
yeah,
like Spade said though, well, smaller slate, not a lot of plays, not a ton of good looks on the board, but some interesting ones for sure. But the 5 that we have locked in, we really like, and 2 of them are
yeah.
crossover spots too. So we
Also,
double
make sure
like
to
it.
retweet the live stream on your Twitter.
Oh yeah, the new one, right? The new link.
Yeah, the actual
Let me
one.
get that out. Yep. All right, cool. Okay, cool. So I guess I'll start us off then. I have nothing for this Cleveland Washington game. I'm not a fan of 17 and a half point spreads, so I'll probably
Me
steer clear
either.
of that. I don't think you got
Yeah,
anything in that. Yeah. So I'll take us right to the Spurs game against the Hornets, which I know you have a play in as well. But
I
for
do.
me, my play in this one, which is still available somehow,
And
and
I
it
love
dropped
this
in
play. I
odds.
love this
It
play as well,
dropped
by
in
the way.
it
I
dropped in
just didn't
odds.
play. I saw
You can
that,
play it
yeah.
now. That's
Yeah, I
like
might
that's
actually have to lock it in. Last night I saw it moved pretty quickly.
It's on underdog at a 0.89, which is not like fantastic, but for DFS it's on there as well. But
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox assists in his new role on a new team with the Spurs. I'm loving
I'd be
this
so
spot.
happy if I was in his position just throwing lobs to Wemby. That sounds so fun.
It's probably just like muscle memory at some point. It's just autonomous. He doesn't have to think about it. He just does it.
Imagine the POV of throwing a lob to Wemby. That's got to be so sick.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
thinks about me every time he gets an assist. And then so tonight, shout out to Sportside Jacob. This was a collab spot between him and I. Like the odds just didn't really make sense when we posted it last night. Like I 100% thought this would open at 7.5 at even money, and it's still available at 6.5 at yeah. It just doesn't make any sense. So in his first game, obviously he demolished this line. His first game with the Spurs being he had 13 assists on 19 potentials and led the team in passes made with 61. And the next closest Spur passes wise was Devin Vassell with 48. So immediately you kind of see he comes in, takes over as like the ball dominant guard, facilitating, doing all that, all the works. And then his most assisted player, who would have thought in his first game as a Spur, was Victor Wembanyama. So and the Hornets are now down both Nick Richards and Mark Williams. So like there's nobody to stop him in the paint, obviously. So you could rack up 5, 6, 7 easy dimes just lobbing it, just hitting him down low. Like there's nobody to stop him. And then also it's a plus matchup. The Hornets have allowed the 7th most assists to point guards over the last 15 games. So we love that on top of an already like good underlying stats. And then also I mentioned in my write up on Twitter that there's a chance that LaMelo returns, which would actually alleviate a little bit of the blowout concerns and everything like that. Right now he's still listed as questionable, but I'm hoping he plays
Books are
both for
moving him
yeah
up,
down
so I'm
up
expecting.
okay
No, they moved him down earlier, but he's now back up to juice at a lot of books at 25.5. So it's looking good in his favor. I hope he plays.
okay. So let's hope he plays for the sake of both Swipa and himself for your play. So, but yeah, it just kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense. And Chris Paul also is like he's gonna remain like a major facilitator, but it's just he's gonna get it done still. The
Yeah, he
passes
had
made last game
19
were crazy.
potentials last game. That's
Yeah,
insane,
no, it's in his
and that's
first
on
game.
his
It's nuts.
first game.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
wild. If you want to go to your spot now, but I really like that spot, and it jumped all the way down in odds. Like it was minus 140 when I got it last night, but now it's available on pretty much all major books at 6.5.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's solid. Honestly, also this is gonna be okay. So off of him getting 19 potentials, I honestly think the books are still kind of lacking by putting this at 6.5. I think this also has a little bit of ladder potential.
I was
You
thinking
can
about
now get
laddering
this at
double double.
7.5 at plus 125 at some books.
Yeah.
And honestly, even has double potential in my opinion. So
That's what I was looking at last night. That was the one thing. That was the one step further I could have taken it, but I shied away because the odds.
it
weren't
might
my
have been a
favorite.
good choice to wait because now you can get almost
Yeah.
maybe even better odds,
I think you might be able to
which
get
happens
7.5
sometimes. Yeah,
Wow, you can get 7.5 at plus 140 on FanDuel.
that's awesome. That's beautiful.
That might be. I might have to.
Might have to
I
drop
might
it
have
in
to
the
ladder
DubClub
it.
little.
I might have to ladder it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
100%.
Especially
I
if
like that.
Lamelo gets ruled active, I think I will.
I think if he does, that might go. It might go a bit juicier because
Yeah, I think
obviously
so.
the spread's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be a little
100%.
tighter.
Yeah.
But yeah, solid
Yeah,
play.
Treasy,
I love
can you
this
hear us?
too. Huh?
Treasy said the volume's a little bit low. I just went on the stream and it sounded okay though. I don't know if that's something on your end, Treasy, in the chat.
The volume's low. Does it sound good on your end?
Yeah, I went to the yeah, you guys sound fine.
Okay,
cool.
yeah, we sound fine.
chilling.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a great spot for today. 6.5 at really solid odds right now. If LaMelo does get ruled active, I expect this to either bump to 7.5 at plus money or become even juicier. But let's move on to my play for the same game. I know we were talking this over last night, and you said the matchup was solid. It's just scary because of the returning from injury. So I will note there is something that Mailman pointed out to me last night that is a contrary to my liking of this play. One thing that is negative about this play is that when LaMelo has returned to injury in the past, that like earlier this season and in the past, he typically hasn't performed very well on his first game returning. Mailman's going to highlight that right now. You can see that in some of these right here. But the situation is a little different today with Mark Williams being traded and with Brandon Miller also being out. Also, this matchup is really ideal. So, I'm going to let you guys take a look at this chart real quick. Hold on. Gotta catch my breath because I wasn't even breathing while talking, bro. But, okay, let me get into why LaMelo is a great play. So, you can get his over 24.5 at minus 120. So, even though I just said that when he has returned from injury, he hasn't played pretty well, his injury was just an ankle sprain, and he's been gone for 5 games. So, I'm expecting him, if he does play, to be ready to play, especially with them missing so many key players in their offense. If you look in these games without these two, he's had a minimum of 20 field goal attempted. And if we see near that volume tonight, I expect him to easily cover this.
Like you said, it's if a player's taking near the amount of shots as their points line is at, it's probably a good play, and it's also a plus matchup too.
Yeah,
point
so
guards, I think.
I'm going to get into that now. So if you go and scroll down, so if you can see here, LaMelo takes 48% of his shots from the above the break three, and the Spurs rank 27th in against guarding it. Now, De'Aaron Fox is a pretty good defender, so this may change over time, but they still have allowed a ton of threes recently. They're allowing I'm finding the threes allowed. They're currently allowing the 12th most threes in the NBA in terms of 3-point attempted, and they rank 27th against the above the break three defensively. On top of this, they also rank 22nd against the pick and roll ball handler, which is how LaMelo scores 33% of his points. They also struggle against transition scoring, which LaMelo thrives in fast break transition scoring. It's also just a pretty ideal matchup when you look at his scoring chart. They pretty much are weak against everywhere that LaMelo takes a shot besides the paint. But the restricted area, the mid-range, and the above the break three, all he can probably eat in. So this is just, if he does play, I'm expecting him to be good to go, and we're going to see the volume.
Yeah, I like it. I like it for sure. I wanted to actually check something real quick from the Hornets with Brandon Miller and Nick Richards and Mark Williams off the court. I wanted to see what he's averaging per 36 because it's probably stupid. So I'm just looking
Honestly,
at that
if he's
quick.
playing, bro, and he's like no minutes restriction, I expect this line to be 25.5 at juice everywhere. And 2, he has the upside to get like 30 plus.
He's averaging 34 points per 36 without Brandon Miller, Mark Williams, and Nick Richards on the court.
So you said 34.6?
34.6 per 36. So if he plays, say he plays
Okay, yeah.
30, and just take that
You're
per
good.
minute
You can
here, I
expect
got you.
about near 30, pretty much.
Yeah, so if you take it on a per minute basis, you take that
Yeah.
down to point. What is that at? I just want to see what like
divided by
point.
36.
He's averaging a 0.95 per minute basically. So 0.95. He plays 30.
So he's
good for
basically
28.
averaging near a point per minute.
Yeah, he's a point. No, he's a point per minute with them all off the court, pretty much.
That's beautiful. And also, I didn't touch into this. They don't allow a ton of free throws, but this could change with the. I don't know. I just think that LaMelo obviously is gonna the way he's gonna be shooting, even though they don't allow a ton of free throws at all, he's gonna definitely get fouled if he's taking 20 plus attempts. So 24.5 points at minus 120 on FanDuel and on Bet365, minus 125 MGM. You can get a very good price on a lot of books, and I think that he can easily. Yeah, I was looking at this too.
I kind of like that.
3-pointers. Yeah, because on also if you're on DFS, his line is 25.5 points. So I would pivot and take this line because this is at even odds on Underdog and on Chalkboard, where his points are
really nice,
25.5. Yeah, bro. He might chuck 12 3-point attempts.
Yeah, if he could have. He's at like 14 without Brandon Miller. That's crazy. Yeah, no, that's a good pivot as well.
Yeah, so definitely I like LaMelo Ball today a lot. I'm trying to see if there's any stat that I'm missing out on, but he's basically, like I said, covered in 4 out of 5 games this season without Mark Williams and Brandon Miller on the court. Mm-hmm. That's averaging 27.2 points per game. And like Mailman said, with Mark Williams, Nick Richards, Brandon Miller off court, he's averaging 34.6 points per 36 minutes. That comes down to nearly a minute or a point per minute. So if he's playing and he's good to go after hurting his ankle, celebrating a 3-pointer, and gone for 5 games, I'm expecting him to come back firing if he's playing tonight. If we do see him get ruled out, I will take the DNP. It's not going to hurt me or any of the DubClub subs because obviously he'll just get refunded. But huge upside if he plays.
Yeah, anonymous picks in the chat said minutes restriction most likely, and then linked that. I'm gonna look at that real quick, see what that says. Because I mean, it would make sense. Still listed as questionable. However, I think a minutes restriction is absolutely on the table. Is that from a beat? Yeah, it's from a beat reporter from Charlotte. Okay, so that's good. Like even if he plays 25 though, even 28, 25, like it doesn't make it as appealing.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Also, if he does play, it'll be a closer game in my opinion. And also this season with let me put the average down real quick. 1 sec.
I want to see in his return games as well. I think he's 36 minutes in one return. It's all dependent on the injury, right? But still.
Yeah. Okay, if he does get a 25-minute restriction announced, honestly, that's cooked. But under 28 minutes, he's only gotten 4. He's under all 4.
Yeah.
So really hoping not for that. I'm hoping he either plays good to go or just sits. That's not ideal.
I guess we'll see. All you can do is see. But no, I definitely.
Good thing I played him on Chalkboard, which offers cash out. So if I see something, I'll have to cash that out.
Trash cash out though, man. And
it's good right now only because of all the value secured. Right now it's sitting at it's a 1 unit bet and the cash out is 1.1 units.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. I like. That's not bad. What's up, Esh Parlay? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, but what's up, man? Appreciate it again, Anonymous. Thanks for linking that. It's a good little bit of information
definitely
there. All right,
good
I think we'll move on to the next spot now. In the next game in which we are both on,
I'm getting so many ads right now to drop a Flex Friday. After I hit all those lotto plays, bro, every Friday it's just like everyone's feeding for me to hit a 6-leg.
Yeah, the most attainable thing in sports betting.
Yeah,
you're gonna hit it again, King, today. Today's the day.
That'd be
Friday's been your
insane,
day.
bro. Yeah, Fridays have
So
been my day, bro.
yeah. So we're both on Rishashir. I
Yes,
don't. Do
sir.
you have a write? I have my write up if you want me to fire through that.
18.5 PRA, but you're playing a different line, I believe, right?
No, I'm on PRA.
Oh, okay,
That was
okay. I
my
thought you played
that was my
something else.
first lock last night. It's a beautiful spot. Shout out WizBets. We were talking about this and ended up collabing on it. But yeah. So basically, just the little spiel of information on why I took this spot was obviously Jalen Johnson's out. Bogdan's gone because he's been traded, and Travis or not Travis Hunter, bro. I'm so football brained. I said Travis Hunter. DeAndre Hunter's also gone.
Travis
So
Hunter.
basically, like the only holdback for Risha Shear this season, besides him shooting like garbage in some games, has just been him getting benched randomly, and I think that is all but gone now. Essentially, with like their whole team out, Clint Capella is also still out, so just there's really no options left for him to get benched for, which we love
Hey,
like an insulation of value right there, which is super nice.
I
Just
just wanted
offer
to
it.
add,
Yeah.
he had gotten bumped up on DFS, but he's bumped back down to 18.5.
Where?
So you guys can get him on chalkboard at 18.5
What's
and
the
on
what's my
underdog at 18.5.
even?
Yeah, even odds.
Mistake by the books. Mistake by the DFS apps.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm really liking that spot. Obviously, Hunter and Bogey are gone. And yeah, he's going to probably play 30 minutes. He could play 30 minutes, at least 28, 26. And then when Bogey, Hunter, and Johnson are off the court this season, he's seen a 2.5% bump in usage, which is the highest of anybody on the Hawks' current rotation. And then when Johnson is inactive and Reese Shear gets 25 plus minutes, he's had 18 plus PRA in 6 of 7 games. And then the reason I love the spot when first looking at it was just the Bucks matchup for spot up shooters. Obviously, DeAndre Hunter before was the Hawks' leading spot up shooter, but now he's gone. I think Reese Shear is only like a 1.5 field goal attempts behind him a game in terms of spot up shots. He's gone. Bucks are an amazing matchup for spot up shooters. I think they're top 4 in both attempts and frequency over the last 15. So it just kind of lines up for just a nice little output, nice little game today.
yeah, he should just see increased usage in general, and he's been honestly hooping pretty decently. He's been given the green light as of recent to
Yeah.
get a little more active, and I've been liking what I've been seeing. I've been kind of sitting out on the Risashir train, but I mean, I wish I had it. Look at that, 4 beautiful times where he soared over his line. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, this is excluding the game where he missed last game, but that was just off an off game, and I think especially with this trade now, he's gonna get a lot of usage.
Yeah, something I wanted to mention as well too is the reason I liked PRA over points straight up at 12 and a half was kind of the weak side board edge that the Bucks allow. So
Yeah,
obviously centers get drawn out by Brook Lopez. So Risha Shear will probably be playing off ball on. He's probably on like I don't even know who he'd play
he's
on. Is
also got
Kuzma's
put
playing
back
today?
upside. He's got upside to get a board and put it right back.
Yeah, so I love that obviously, but weak side boards against the Bucks have just been absolutely killer. Giannis drives off misses, just being there and scooping those up. And I think in their I don't know what he did in their first game against them this
If
season.
you
I
look
want to
like a
see.
similar situation like against the Bulls against Vukovic, who pulls people out, he got 5 boards off of 8 rebound chances,
Yeah,
and that was only while playing 23 minutes.
people were
So just
targeting
expect a similar
Sohan.
situation tonight.
Yeah, so people were targeting like Sohan in this matchup too. Miles Bridges, but yeah, in his first game against them in 19 minutes he had 4 boards, which you love to see, and eight
Yeah,
opportunities in 19 minutes. Extrapolate that to 26, 25, which he
yeah,
should get
that makes
tonight.
honestly
Yeah,
PRA is much better in terms of upside for him, in
yeah,
my opinion.
100%. And then also, I took PRA last night just due to the simple fact that there was only one assist value needed from the 17 and a half PA line or PR line, sorry. And I'll just throw that in there. Like the chance he gets an assist is worth taking that 1 point bump. So
Yeah,
I did like that as well. But no, this is
definitely.
definitely a spot I'm really liking. It drew my eye instantly. It was like the first spot I locked in behind Fox. So yeah, definitely rocking with the Rook. Rookie of the
Yeah,
year, baby.
I am
Nobody
too.
left.
What's that?
He's rookie of the year. Nobody's left.
Oh, nobody's
Beat
left.
out
Yeah, they've
Ware.
all the rookies have died off.
Yeah, everybody's hurt, man. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm definitely liking that spot. Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots on the board today. Just strictly based off opportunity. If he gets 30 plus, like I don't understand how he would really miss, even though he has, especially
yeah.
with the open opportunity now as well. Like it just makes sense.
Well, I think we should talk about big man Joel Embiid. Actually, Yo, bro, I'm
Do you
on a
want to hit
live
on
stream right
Dame?
now. Hold on, one sec. Yeah. All right, let's go talk
Do you
about
want to hit
Joel
on? Do
Embiid.
you want to hit on Dame first or not? Do you want to go over that or
Actually,
no?
yeah. You're right. Um, so I really like Damian Lillard's assist in this game. He's been seeing a ton of passing recently. If you look and can you move your cursor a little bit? So he's covered this line pretty frequently recently, and I don't know if it's just he's just seen an uptick in passes made. I don't know if you can find that personally on your end, but he has been over the last 7 games. He's honestly piqued my interest every single time, and also with Chris Middleton out, huge upside. If you look at his potentials, he's been averaging a ton. Also, this matchup is pretty good with a huge game total and a close spread of 5.5 points. So let me go ahead and take it. I'm on my end real quick. I'm going to look at this. So on average, the Hawks have been allowing opposing PGs to soar over their assist lines at a 10% differential. For example, most recently, exactly why Mailman likes Fox today, he played the Hawks last game and had 13 assists, and his line was 5.5. So he obviously soared over that. Other examples, Donovan Mitchell, 6 assists, his line was 4.5. Garland, 7 assists, his line was 6.5. Devin Booker, 12 assists. You've got Mitchell again with 6. So you've got guys converting at a really high rate. Brunson, 8. His line was 8.5 in that game, so he didn't cover. However, they're still allowing a ton of assists. They're allowing the third most assists in the league at this point. And specifically to PGs, I'm gonna have to switch over to Props Cash to see that. But I'm gonna check that real quick. But with them allowing the third most assists in the league, I really like this spot for Damian Lillard to go over 7.5 assists. Last night this was at plus money, which is crazy. It was 6.5 at Juice and 7.5 at plus money. But I liked 7.5 at plus money, and I still think that it at -115 up to -125 on FanDuel is a really good price to get for it still. But obviously plus money was beautiful last night. But none of my books in California had it personally available yet, and Underdog was lacking, so it is what it is. But I do like this spot a lot for Damian Lillard. I'm going into Props Cash right now, but
I did my happy little hand raise because I found something I wanted to mention. The
I don't
part
see
of the
your hand. I'm not
Oh
on the
no, I was going
live,
like
but
this. I know. Yeah, I was
all
just tomfooling around.
let me
But
hear it.
part of the reason this spot is nice too is nobody. I mean, people sharps obviously have picked up on it, but the Hawks over their last 15 games have been absolutely clamping point guards. Like I'm talking clamps. Like the second fewest points per game 2 point guards over the last 15 games. Dyson Daniels is a demon. Just the way they play them up front, it just makes it hard, like forcing them
Facts.
to kind of pass out of their looks and everything like that.
He is
And
a
that's kind of
demon.
led, dude, he's so good. And that's led to them like allowing the fifth most assists to point guards over their last 15 games as well.
Here's
So it's a high
another
line,
great
but it's
stat.
nice. Yeah,
This season, on average, opposing point guards against the Hawks are averaging 9.5 assists.
that's nuts.
They're allowing the 7th most assists specifically to the point guard and the 3rd most assist overall in the NBA.
Yeah,
And
no, I
over
like it.
also, Dame had a crazy usage last game without Middleton. He had 39.4% usage rate.
Wow,
That's
20
what it says on
potentials.
according to Props Cash, yeah.
Do
With
you want me to, do you
yeah,
want me to double
with
check
20
that?
potentials, that is actually insane. I
I'll
didn't
double
even
check
notice
that.
the usage rate, honestly. I only saw the potentials, but seeing that he had a near 40% usage rate is actually kind of crazy
I bet he led the league last game. Let's check that out.
in passes made.
No, in usage
Usage,
probably.
yeah,
Yeah. Let's
definitely, yeah.
see. Last game for everybody.
That's
That was their
actually
last game,
crazy.
right?
Yeah, that was last game. That was on the 5th. They're coming
Yeah.
off of it.
He had 38.7 usage last game. There were only 3 players above him in usage
I
rate
wonder where
over
Props
that
Cash is
last game.
calling that extra couple percentages from. They got
I don't know.
39.4.
Yeah, I'm on the
Yeah.
NBA site. The only
Okay.
people that have
That's probably
higher
more
usage than
accurate
him,
then.
the only people that have higher usage than him last game were Steph, Shea, and LeBron. So he's
The dudes that literally had insane nights. Like
yeah,
Steph shot the ball 30 times, LeBron dropped a 40 piece, Shea
Yes.
went for his casual 50 bomb.
So I'm liking it just from the aspect of Dyson Daniels forces the point guards to get the ball out of their hands too. So that's another like reason why this spot's nice. I saw a lot of people on Giannis, which I like, but
Giannis
I think
assist?
yeah, I've seen people on Giannis assist, but I think maybe from a value perspective, sure, Giannis at 5.5 is nice, but from a point of Dyson Daniels clamping you and forcing
Yeah.
you to get the ball out of your hands, forcing it. He's now got Kuzma too. Is Kuzma playing today? I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe
I
not.
don't believe so.
But yeah, it's still just a nice spot. Good spot up matchup too as well. I think for the Buck shooters outside of him. So
Yeah.
I'm liking that. That's a good
Hey,
spot.
tonight, as soon as Jimmy Butler lines come out, you know we're gonna be looking at them, taking a
This
nice
is gonna be
peek.
a nice lab night. We're gonna do a
Yeah,
nice
for
little lab
sure.
night tonight.
Definitely some solid spots that are
AD.
gonna be.
Anthony Davis
Yeah,
too.
tomorrow we've got some players making some debuts that have been
10
long
games,
awaited.
11 games. 11
Yeah,
games.
we've got 11 game slate. Some pretty nice slates that don't really look like too much blowout potential. We got Celtics, Knicks, Thunder, Grizzly
Ooh.
with Ja playing.
Ooh.
We've got Warriors against the Bulls, Nuggets, Suns,
Ooh.
Pelicans, Sac.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, the Capper University Discord call is gonna go crazy. Everyone follow Pan POTD.
Yeah, that's our dog. Yeah,
Sorry,
we straight
boy.
up got Capper University in the making, bro. We got 3 dudes in one university that are all doing the same thing. We're all
Straight A
dialed.
students. Straight A
Yeah,
students.
and we're all scholarly beasts.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the Dame shot as like a. Is that a lean for you? Like a hard lean?
Yeah,
or
I
you
haven't
playing
locked it in officially yet.
Okay. Yeah, but it's a good spot. I'm
Call me
liking it.
crazy, but I could see
crazy.
a world where De'Aaron Fox and Damian Lillard both get double doubles with 10 assists tonight.
Are you saying that's the 5-unit mega max
Don't
for
call
tonight?
me crazy. That could pay off the tuition
Wait,
in one lay,
Fox
bro.
and who? Fox and
Lillard.
Dame?
Yeah.
Let's see the. I want to see the odds on that.
Fox
on
and
the underdog.
Lillard 10 plus. I really like it. They both
For double
with
double.
the assists, especially with the assist that Fox saw last game. His is like
I know.
I would honestly do a straight with Fox and then do a little sprinkle on the Fox Lillard because
De'Aaron double double.
I'm pretty confident in it, dude. I really like it. I was telling
Oh, dude.
only reason I didn't lock it in personally last night was because it bumped way too quick. But with them bouncing it back, I kind of like it.
Dude, his double double last night was 3.5x. It's 2.03 this morning on underdog.
Bruh.
No. Lillard
That's
double
wild.
double. What is that at? 1.58. Bro, they're taxing. It's
Hey,
a 10x
what if I
for
told
two
you
double.
that I may have already done it before the stream?
No, no.
I had already done it before the stream, bro.
What was the multiplier?
I got Fox at a 2.33x though.
Okay, that's good.
Value secured.
I'm gonna alt them
But-
up on Fliff probably too.
I don't know. That was 0.1 unit. Okay, so
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
by the way,
it was a
anybody
10,
in the
it was an
chat-
11x. Yeah, so
That's nice. Anybody in the chat, drop plays that you like today as well, and we can't guarantee
Yeah.
we'll go over them, but we'll definitely take a peek at some of them. Just
yeah, we'll try and take a
anything
look
you're
at
using.
all of them. Honestly, hey,
No,
for
not if I
this
don't like
game,
the player.
something that I also had a lean for this game that we talked about last night, but I think it's bumped, was Tobias Harris rebounds. But I
Yeah.
also have Joel Embiid, obviously.
Yeah,
I say
the
that with
conflict of
such
interest.
shame because Joel Embiid, man, he
I know
cashed me
Joel.
last game. He went absolutely crazy. They hung a 24.5
Holy
point line for
crap.
him.
Dude, that
Holy
first quarter line was
crap.
a steal.
Yeah,
Holy-
last
dude,
night,
it's-
guys,
it's-
this is part of the, let me do a little something. This is part of the value being in the DubClub because me and Mailman hit the lab early every single night, right when opening lines drop. And we're making sure that our community is getting locked in with us right away. Joel Embiid last night, his first quarter points was 4.5, and his full game points was 26.5. Now his full game points is 29.5 at Juice, and his first quarter points is 6.5 at Juice.
Bro, it's
So the
9.5
value that
on
you're
2K.
getting is insane by being in the DubClub. You can get it for free by joining free in the comments below until the Super Bowl. We're both running a promo for that. So make sure to lock in, guys, because I don't know if you locked this in officially, but we're on call talking about this. Found the value. I dropped it in the DubClub, executed, got the community locked in with us. And it's moved big now, and hopefully he delivers tonight. Obviously, betting on Joel Embiid can
Scary.
obviously be scary because he's made out of glass, man. There's been way too many times he burns people just by,
Trust
I don't
the
know,
process,
just some
bud.
crazy stuff. But he is the process. So I'm trusting the process today. But I did want to clarify that I locked him in at 26.5 points. And if you can go
Like,
to his, can you look at his points real
honey.
quick? Who's dropping honey?
Guys, drop a honey emoji in the chat if you're pouring honey on Spade for this
Hey, if you're
CLE
active in the
secured.
chat, drop some honey in the chat.
I want to see at least 10 honey emojis in the chat.
I'm gonna drop some honey myself in here. I pray you see this lay someone said about Darren Fox and Lillard. I'm on Embiid points as well. Hell yeah, KFT. I love to see that, bro. Yeah, dude. He said Embiid exits the locker room. But yeah, so if you can go ahead and wait, what's going on, bro?
No. I was just so excited that my props madness closed.
Pan said handsome young fellows. So yeah, okay. So his line is 29.5, 28.5 on some books. So hey, appreciate the honey, bro. But yeah. So,
thanks for the honey. Hey, thanks,
yeah,
chat.
Sir.
Thanks for the honey, chat.
Honey's my new favorite emoji. But
Spade honey.
Basically, he's moved 3 points, but I love this line for him to go over because the matchup is really good for him against Jalen Duren in his career. He has really good history, and also he is averaging. He just came off a 23 field goal attempted, and he played 36 minutes in his first game back. Now we know Nick Nurse, when people come back, they usually play big minutes for the 76ers. So he played 36 in his first game back. He took a rest day, and he only went to the line. He only had 9 free throws, which is below his average, funny enough. And he went over this and had 29 points last game. So when you do move the line to 26.5 where it opened, he's over this in 6 games straight. And that's with even playing less minutes. Even when he plays 28 plus minutes, he's over this line in, hold on 1 second. 28 plus.
I have it up on my thing if you want.
Yeah. So when he's played at least 26.
9 of 11 games with 28 plus minutes, 81% hit rate, 28.4 point per game average.
Yes, sir. So 28.4, and that's only on 28 minimum. Hey, appreciate the honey. Real talk. Drop the honeys in the chat if you're chilling and rocking with us.
I need to see some more honey.
Just to do a little quick recap of where we're at so far, because we've been going through these props at a pretty slow pace. We've got Darren Fox assist, Zachary Rishashir over PRA, LaMelo Ball over points, Joel Embiid over 27.5 points, Damian Lillard assist, and after we go over Embiid, we're going to talk about Cam. Is that right? Or
yeah, Jacob, Embiid is indeed getting 17 free throws. I'm waiting for that to drop on DFS. I don't know if it is yet, but his free throws made.
That's let me see. Spot. Also, this is a great matchup for free throws, especially with Jalen Duren. Obviously, Jalen Duren loves to free throw, but to give up fouls. But they're also, as a team, just allowing the 7th most free throws this season, and they're also allowing the 4th most points to the pick and roll man, which Embiid has been running a ton. So love that spot for him to feast tonight. If he gets the field goal, if he gets even like 15 plus and then he gets the free throws, he's cashing this with ease at 26.5.
His free throw made line is 8.5. So so account for 9 free throws made basically in this 26.5 point line.
Yeah.
You're telling me he needs to make 10 buckets. He needs to make 10 shots, 9 shots, and then based off his free throw made line, that's what he'll need. That's
Love that. I'll take that any day. Honestly, Embiid at 26.5, I'm going to have to take any day.
Embiid ladder to 20 plus free throws made. I pray you see this. I hope somebody clips this and I
pray you see this. Nah. I pray that you see the Damian Lillard, Darren Fox 10 plus assists parlay.
Fire. Bad day did not give us a profit boost, man. Underdog.
Underdog likes to give profit boosts later in the day. What you got to do is not place any bets on their site, and then they get a little sad, and then they want to give you one because they think you're gonna not play anything for the day. So as soon as it's you gotta ignore it. It's trying to text a new chick. You gotta ignore it a little bit to get the response for
playing with Underdog's emotions. That's
yeah. So I'm basically gonna make them think I'm not interested, and then they're gonna hit me up, give me the profit boost, and I'm gonna make them pay.
I emotionally manipulate my sports books.
Yes, sir. Well, that's what they do to us, bro. That's what it's a game, bro.
It's true.
Yeah. All right. Let's go over. Is there anything you want to add for Joel Embiid before we go? I mean, I guess we can just talk about real quick the zones. So he scores a lot in the restricted area, but they rank 4th best against that. But that isn't going to stop him because obviously Jalen Duren's going to foul him a few times. And when Jalen Duren is off the court, there's no Isaiah. Oh no, Isaiah Stewart is playing right now. My bad. But Jalen Duren off the court, he's gonna feast anyways. And they rank 26 in the paint. So he takes 24% of his shots there. So even though they rank 36 against the restricted area, or they rank fourth best against the restricted area, where he takes 36% of his shots, he's still gonna feast in the paint, where they rank 26. Also, 19% of his shots in the mid range, they rank 22nd, and 21% from three, which is actually up this season in terms of three pointers from Joel Embiid, where they rank 29th. So super good spot. Appreciate the honey mailman.
Joel Embiid headed to the locker room, left toenail fell off.
Yeah.
Questionable to return.
Joel Embiid heading to the locker room sleepy. He just needs a
Tired.
nap. He needs a nap.
EP.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid EP to locker room. Questionable return.
For real.
I like
but yeah,
it.
that's
I
some
like it, though.
that's some Terry Rozier, Porter Jr. type of vibe. But
Yeah. If Embiid leaves this game early, I will start the betting on himself allegations. Spade and
yeah,
I
me
both will.
too.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I didn't
he
lock
took
this
his
in
over
personally.
last game, and he came back from injury to a triple double.
Okay,
with
last time
29 points.
last time I took Joel Embiid, he played the Spurs and he crashed out so hard that he got ejected. and he shot 2 of 8 in 14
That's
minutes. So,
hella
yeah, that was
funny,
fun.
bro. He did crash out.
I got a problem with him. But no,
Yeah.
I like it. Like I wasn't able to lock it in personally because by the time I looked at it, it had moved. But I was able to get like a personal slip on chalkboard at 26 and a half.
Dude,
when
we were
everything
on
else
call
at
when I was
28.
geeking
Yeah.
out over it being 26 and a half. Slow feet don't eat. Okay. All right,
I'm
let's
copyright
move on.
striking your channel for Risha Shear. That's mine. I own that play.
All right, bud.
Guys, everyone type cancel Spade in the chat. He stole my play. Please, everyone say it.
That's crazy. All right, let's go over some Tobias Harris then.
Guys, whoever says the first person to say cancel Spade in the chat gets free DubClub for a month from
Nah,
me.
you gotta cancel mailman, bro.
No, it's all love. It's all love. I'm
Yeah.
just playing. I'm not though, but I'm
We
playing.
literally go
Okay.
over it every night on Discord call, bro.
Yeah, I know. Guys, everyone that thinks I was serious, I was joking. I love Spade. I love Boo Bear LeBron as well. All right, let's move on.
Boo Bear Braun. She's in
Did
her
you have
dog
anything?
bed.
Did you have anything in the Miami game?
Except for Cam, yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. I saw people on D-Lo too, which I was looking through it. I like it a little. I like it a little bit. I don't like it enough to ladder it.
Only because
Man.
of Ben Simmons being gone.
Yeah, but also like one thing I was looking at too, over their last 10 games, Miami's actually allowed the 10th fewest assists to guards. Something to note. And also I think the addition of Khalil Ware is like a pretty big deal in terms of like paint defense. So I do like the correlation with Cam Johnson. Obviously that's our play we'll go over in a second. But I do like the correlation with him diming with Cam Johnson, but I feel like buckets outside of that are going to be pretty hard to come by. Like I don't think Claxton's owning the paint against Khalil Ware. And then I don't know. I don't like it enough to play it. But it's a spot for sure.
KFT in the chat
yeah.
said Embiid was a joke line. Even funnier, they gave it last game at 23.5. Yeah, last game.
That was crazy.
I can't believe
dude.
they hung out. They're giving stupid lines for him, and if he goes off this game, we won't be getting anything under like 28 for a while.
They gave that line, and I still couldn't bring myself to play it after the Spurs game. I was so mad. I was just like,
Yeah, that
I was
makes
driving.
sense.
I
Hey.
played it. I was watching the game. I drove to my girlfriend's. I see ejected. I get Joel Embiid
Solid
ejected.
note from KFT that the Nets are openly tanking. Look at his minutes. But one thing to also note, KFT, is that Ben Simmons has been playing recently, and with him being out, D'Lo will definitely play more.
Yeah, and like I get the whole tank narrative. Like it definitely makes sense. But the guys are playing for their money.
Like, we
right?
played
They're playing
Cam
for their
Johnson
jobs.
over today, and we're not scared about them tanking and ruining his over. Like,
There's only so much you could do. Like the guys out there don't give a.
they're not gonna
They don't
just.
give a fuck.
They're
They don't
not
give a
gonna just
fuck
crap
about the
bed.
draft. They don't give a fuck about the draft. Like the guys that
Yeah.
they're gonna take. Like so half these. Do you think these 30-year-olds, care about like this like 19-year-old that's gonna come in and change the franchise in like 4 years? Like I get the narrative. Like it makes sense. But like the guys that are out there, they're gonna try. You know, like
Yeah, they're
I
still
get,
gonna
but
play.
honestly,
And Cam
like, I get the
Johnson's a
coaches,
hooper,
though.
bro. You can't deny
is.
that. Like,
But I get KFT. I get the point of like the coaches pulling
Yeah.
and doing a little bit of sabotage, a little Steve Kerr style. But still, like I think especially with Cam Johnson, the play that we're playing, came back last game, played 25 in what, in a
Yeah,
blowout.
so let's
So
go ahead
like,
and get into
yeah,
that. We'll
let's get
go
into
ahead
it.
and get into our analysis on Cam
This
Johnson.
was
This
a
play
collab
is my play of
with
the day on
yeah.
Instagram as well, and it's ran it on as a collab, official collab on Twitter
It
between me,
was
Mailman, and Pen Pick of the Day.
yeah.
Before we get into it, you guys should definitely follow up the Instagram that I post a daily play of the day on there. You can see it's pretty nicely set up. Almost at 4,000 followers, and you guys can get my play of the day pretty early before even Twitter usually gets it, or sometimes right when
Whoa.
Twitter gets it. But yeah, so been putting out a lot of content there recently, and gonna get expanding into some more stuff too. But yeah, we can go ahead and
Yeah.
get into Cam Johnson. It has moved, but
Yeah.
the
Dude,
um,
okay, let's take it over what we were doing last night. Appreciate all the activity in the chat from UKFT, by the way. I appreciate you
yeah,
being
you're
engaged
a
with us.
baller. Appreciate
You're
you.
goated, bro. But
Yeah, Cam Johnson.
yeah, I understand the D'Lo hesitancy. I do 100% understand that. That's why I didn't play
Yeah,
it either.
me
But
too.
all
Yeah.
right, last night, Spade, Pan, and I we were all in the Discord call. We saw
It
16
was
and a half
late as
points.
hell, bro. It was like
It
damn
was
near 1 a.m.
16 and a half points was cool. It was starting to move a little bit, 17 and a half on most books. Like even money at 17 and a half. We looked at PR, pretty much on every DFS book, sports book, everything. 19 and a half PR was sitting there for some reason with his 3.5 board line sitting at like a little bit of juice. So
Yeah.
that was just a strictly a value play. But then the more you look into it, the more it's pretty nice of like the actual value we're getting from the rebounds as well in this game. So I have the write up. Do you want me to just go over a couple of pieces
Yeah,
from it?
you can go ahead and start. Yeah.
All right, everyone, open your ears. Listen to this
Listen
this
to the
beautiful
mailman
knowledge.
speak some
Listen,
game
listen
and
to the
deliver
mailman.
the
Listen to me
mail.
deliver. All right, so Ben Simmons is out. First of all, go over that, and also Cam Thomas is still out. Ben Simmons is a whole buyout situation. Just like his career has just been a down spiral. But other than that, Johnson has covered this line in 12 of 17 games this season without Cam Thomas, and then 3 of those 4 misses at the 19.5 PR line were actually hooks in which he shot 36% or less from the field. So that's something to note. Like if he misses, which I don't think he will, it should be a close miss, at least
Yeah.
for the sanity. But
If he misses,
so
it's gonna be on 38% shooting.
yeah, if he misses, he's gonna shoot probably sub 30%, like something like
Yeah.
that. And then 22% of his points this season have come on spot up jumpers. This is like, I feel like this has been a really good edge for me recently. Like the frequency and attempts on the NBA stats website for like spot up and pull up jumpers have been feeding me. Like it's the
Been a
same thing with the
sticky
Rui.
stat for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same thing with the Rui Hachimura read and like kind of taking over that spot up jumper thing. So over the last 10 games, the Heat have allowed the 7th most spot up shots, like overall field goals, and at the 10th highest frequency. That's over the last 15, pardon me. And then I think it's even higher at 3-point attempts, which is where he just guns, right? So that's where a majority of that comes from. So
Yeah.
45% of his points this season have come on above the break threes, and then Miami has allowed the fourth most above the break 3 attempts over the last 15 games. So they're just allowing opponents to fire from out there. Also, perimeter defense gets weaker without Jimmy, obviously. So that's something we like as well. And then the rebound upside is also very nice with Ben Simmons out, which vacates 5.2 boards per game. And Miami has allowed the 9th most rebounds over the last 15 games. So there's been some clanks, some misses. So
Also,
that should be some good
Miami has been
opportunity.
shooting a lot of threes recently, which should
Which is
increase
what
his
we love.
chances. Yeah, we'd love to see
For
that.
small forwards,
like Ware has been shooting a ton
guards,
of
yeah.
threes. Bam's threes have been increasing, and obviously Tyler Harrow's main play type is the 3. So
Yeah, 100%. So we like that as well. Like that's a good stat to look at whenever you're targeting forward, like small forward shooting guard rebounds is those 3-point like teams, are they gunning? Because if so, like those are going to be long rebounds more often than not. So
yeah,
we love that. And then also he played 25 minutes last game in his return in a blowout. I think they lost by 17. So and it's a spread of 6.5 when I wrote it up last night. Now it's sitting at 5.5.
current
So
spread
it's
5.5, which is good. I like that.
Got nicer for us.
Yeah.
And so we could see upwards of 30 minutes, assuming this game stays close. I also like the fact that I was looking at Nets versus the spread at home this season. Like it's not
Yeah.
like amazing, obviously, because of the Nets, but it's not as bad as you'd think. So I do like this game to stay a little bit comp. So if we get those minutes, it should be cash.
Yeah, and also a feature that I have been starting to pay attention to more by Props Madness is when they compare players of similar play types. What they do to do this is they basically compare Cam Johnson's play types, which is spot up, transition, free throws, and then his chart. And they find players that play in a similar style to him. And when you look this season, players similar to him have been covering their points line at a 2.28 value difference and a 13% difference. Like Patrick Williams from the Bulls, Trey Murphy from the Pelicans, and then Torian Prince, which I don't really like that comparison, but I'm not a Torian Prince
You're
fan.
not a fan of the
But
Torian to Cam Johnson comp?
nah, not really. But I like the Trey Murphy comparison. But yeah. So
I feel
overall
you.
spot that I like a lot today, when you first pointed this out, props to you were the first one to spawn this idea of this look. And this, I looked at it and I just thought that the 19.5 PR line was absolutely crazy. And obviously, books
Stupid.
messed up because it's 21.5 most places now. So, once again, just value you get from being in the Dub Club. If you guys want to get
The Dub
the
Club.
plays we drop every night, join free below, obviously. But,
Yeah.
yeah, so those are all some really great plays for today. Is there anything that was the last one that I think that I had on my list? But,
We already got lines for tomorrow.
oh man!
on-
Oh crap!
Okay.
We were just waiting.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta find Jimmy, bro.
Let's
Hold on,
okay.
go find Jimmy.
It's
Go
only
find,
on
I just want
Underdog.
to see.
It's only on
I just see.
Underdog,
I
but
need to see.
this
Go
gives us
find
a-
Jimmy.
This gives us a good basis of what to look at. Okay,
There he
so tomorrow,
is.
these are all So it's
Give me
Pinnacle,
no,
which
no.
we
Show
don't
me. I
use.
need to see what Jimmy's PRA is, bro. I can't. Like you can't keep it from me any
Take a
longer.
guess. Take a guess. I'm
All
saying
right, his-
25.5, 26.5.
25.5.
I actually they might. Wow,
Whoa!
that's a little juicy, bro. Wait,
That's
so they think he's gonna
crazy.
get? They think he's gonna get 11 rebounds, assists. I mean, he is a facilitator, but first game with the Dubs, that's a little high.
That's crazy.
His assists might be crazy though. With Steph,
Man, I can't wait.
two-man
Hey,
action,
we some
the two-man
Warriors
action.
fans, so this is why I was so excited. So this is a little bit of an interesting. Honestly, at first I wasn't too excited about this trade, but
Yeah.
the extension makes me a little bit. Yeah, TP terrible comp. I agree, bro. Torian Prince does
Him-
definitely not play like Cam Johnson, but
Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy's contracts are all going to expire the same year. So we're as Warriors fans, we're basically riding this out on like to the brutal.
it's
end.
like this is like the final sunset.
the last.
drive.
It's the final
Yeah.
hurrah. It's the last stand,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Fighting
that's
off
a
the
good way to
evil
put it.
LeBron Bron. Fighting off evil LeBron Bon. Evil
Curry had to
Kyrie.
chuck 30+ shots to keep up with the Bon last night.
We're
Look
gonna.
at how
we're
many-
gonna
look at
cook.
his field goal
Bro, we're
attempted.
cooking the Bulls. We're cooking.
Look
the
at his
Bulls.
field goal attempted real quick last night.
That's
Boom.
nuts.
35.
My goat's still shooting horribly, but okay. A little bit of basketball talk real quick. Loki a sharp line. Yeah, I don't like the value there. KFT at 29.5. I want to kind of see how that works out, but his assist could be money if the Warriors run a lot of two-man action, like pick and roll, hit Jimmy, screen, pull, like that could be a lot of assist value there. But from a Warriors standpoint, talking about the scheme fit, I don't know. I kind of want to just talk about this for a second.
Yeah.
My initial reaction as a Dubs fan I wasn't very happy. I love Andrew Wiggins. Really good two-way player. One of the best perimeter defenders in the league. But I listened to Hoops Tonight. Jason Timpf, I think his name is. Super, super sharp guy. Like, just not betting, but just basketball in general. The Warriors' defensive lineup with Steph, Gary Payton, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and Trace Jackson Davis. There's no spacing, but that's going to be that's like a top 5 defensive unit in the league, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, Jimmy's really good on defense.
And get us to the playoffs.
And once Kuminga comes back too, I'm really excited
yeah.
for that.
Get us to the damn playoffs, and Jimmy's gonna torch.
The
fools.
last dance.
He's gonna go
Yeah,
crazy.
KFT said the last dance. It is the last dance, bro. They got a couple years to make it happen. You've got teams like the Lakers and the Warriors making moves that basically say that they're doing it now. They're trying to get their guys to it now. You got
Yeah, at
LeBron
least-
definitely trying to make a little push
least
to the
the
playoffs.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers set up though for future and now, which is so nice. Though Jimmy's an expiring asset, but he should help us in the short run, which is nice. I like that we're already getting lines for tomorrow, though, dude. We're up.
Yeah, honestly, might have to start cooking early. I
The
was supposed to
chef
do
should-
homework today, bro.
Nah, screw that, dude. I think Jimmy might just be pissed. Well, he's not pissed. He's happy now, but he might just come out and ball.
Okay,
His first
like
game.
I'd said, I was talking to you and Pan about this last night. I don't
Yeah.
know. I wish I knew where I had seen it from because I wish I could go back and watch it again. But I was watching a YouTube video about the Jimmy Butler trade, and they pointed
Jimmy's
out a
36
direct
shut up.
correlation between when Jimmy's been paid and how he's played. So when he's been paid, he's played really well, and when he's felt like he's been underappreciated, he's been like a little troll. But
We love you, Jimmy. Jimmy is not 36 and watch, dude. Watch. Get us, JG. Get us to the damn playoffs, and Jimmy's gonna be top dog in that space, dude. I don't care about Luka. I don't care about LeBron. I don't care about JT. I'm a delusional Warriors fan, and Jimmy's gonna take over. All right.
yeah,
Get me there. Let us cook. Steph Curry. Okay, the spacing is my only concern. Like I don't understand the
100%.
spacing as much. Like I think that hurts us because Wiggins obviously like in recent weeks has been nice, obviously shooting wise as well. But
Dog,
I don't
30.
know.
Jimmy is 36 and
No,
one.
I saw that. It's not true. It's not true.
It's not
Stop.
true. I'm honestly okay. As much as I wasn't happy at first, go Cavs. Hey, Cavs got a nasty lineup with DeAndre Hunter at the new 3-and-D position. Man, they're
Bro's acting, bro. I'm not bro. Don't little bro me, bro. No, Jimmy's gonna be fine. All right. Listen,
Warriors
Steph.
running a nursing home, bro. That's crazy. Not the slander.
Stop, dude.
Hey,
Yeah, but
and
they can
like,
never
of
take.
course,
They can never
Joel's
take.
a Cavs fan. Like, I'd be on top of
I know.
I'd be on top of the world right now if I was a Cavs
Yeah.
fan. But
DeAndre Hunter, that was for Karis LeVert. Was it LeVert in 2 seconds for DeAndre Hunter?
and Niang,
Yeah, it's like that's robbery.
I believe. I think Niang.
That's such a good like. Is he gonna be? I know the Cavs needed some size on like the wing. Is he gonna start? I don't know.
I don't think he started.
Because I know because Dean Wade and well obviously he's hurt now too, but it's been Max Strus that's been starting with at the 3. So I don't know if Hunter comes in for more offense, but yeah, sorry. All right, we got a little bit off the wall with the talk about that. But
I mean,
I am rooting
it's
for the
interesting
Cavs
though.
needs.
This has been by far one of the best trade deadlines since I've been a basketball fan. So
We
I
should
think
go
the
for
last.
Vooch, though.
Yeah, I know. I wish the Warriors got Vukovic. Obviously, KD wasn't gonna work out. I think that, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, the last time a trade like this caught so much attention in my own world was the KD to Warriors trade.
Oh,
Like,
4th of July. Oh, I
Yeah.
was so happy, dude. I was so happy.
dude, that was so crazy. Yeah.
I called my Thunder fan, like my Thunder fan. He's a fan of the Thunder. I'm like, I was just laughing at him on the phone, like middle school me. I was like,
Yeah.
you guys suck.
Dude, I was on the same vibes, bro. I was playing like middle school basketball. It was lit.
Oh, that's so awesome, dude.
It was a
It
great
was so
time to be
awesome.
alive as a Warriors fan,
Rockets
for
still winning
sure.
the chip.
Just
Dude, the
aged
Rockets
ourselves
are
hard, but-
yeah. Rockets are scary, man. Rockets are good. Like Amen Thompson is a dude.
He's
might
a
be
dog.
dude. He's different.
He's an unleashed
crazy.
dog.
Go get a SAR. The Rockets need to go get a SAR. Pair
That'd
them
be
up.
sick. They could have a crazy nickname if they did that.
I mean, they already got the Terror Twins.
I know,
with
and
with
that's
Tari.
hard too, though. Tari and
The Terror Triplets. I don't know, something like that.
yeah, I don't even know, bro. The triplets will be terrorizing people, bro.
Dude, oh my goodness. But looping back real quick, I don't like anything in the Toronto OKC game except let's talk about this.
I think it's gonna be a huge blowout. Oh yeah, point out
Okay.
what you were talking about earlier.
So he's probably gonna be on the minutes limit. Chat is
100%,
for people that
in
maybe
my
are just
opinion.
listening. He's gonna be on the minutes limit. He fucked up his hip, right? Something like that, I think. So he's
body got
gonna come
broke.
back. He's gonna come back, probably play 18 to 22 minutes. It's gonna be a blowout. But for the DFS folk out there, his first half PRA is 9.5. Obviously, it's risky. First game back since November 10th. But after Andrew Wiggins bodied him, by the way, which was crazy. His first half PRA at 9.5 is a little bit appealing. Like, give him, I don't know, 12 first half minutes. That just seems a little bit low. Think about that from a perspective of like a center that can shoot. He nails 2 threes. There might be some rest, but he nails 2 threes, grabs 3 boards, and gets an assist in the first half. That could
You
be
said
money.
2 threes.
2 threes. Dude, Chet's a
Man.
demon, bro.
You
All right,
think
fine.
it's 2
1
threes
three,
in the first
1
half?
3 and 2 buckets. All right, 1 3 2
Yeah, there you
buckets,
go.
6 points, 3 boards. That's 9 plus 1 assist. That's 10 for the math
Yeah.
people out there. But it's definitely a little bit risque first game back. But I do like it. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it myself.
I'm
but
not gonna
I
pl- I'm
agree
not
that's a
gonna
good
play it.
spot. Yeah.
for the degenerates out there that want to maybe take advantage of some sleeper value.
If 100%, he could soar over that.
It's available on Prize Picks last I checked as well. So if you're trapped in that horrible abyss that is Prize Picks lines, that's actually like
Bro.
an okay one. So
Yeah, I hate prospects, but
I haven't bet on there in forever. I haven't bet on there since I've only been doing Flex Fridays, and like the last real bet I placed.
I
don't
got a
even know what it was.
rebrand, bro. I don't even use Prize Picks.
Spade chalkboard.
It doesn't roll off the tongue, bro.
Just
But
make
yeah,
it Spade Sports.
something like that. Hey, before we recap the NBA plays for today, just one NFL thing I want to touch on. A photo leaked from last night of Aiden Hutchinson, Jared Goff talking with Myles Garrett at a party.
Dude,
He's a
Aiden
lion.
Hutchinson and Myles Garrett off the. Oh my.
Although,
Goodness.
according to Polymarket, the Niners have the second best chance of getting him. So it's either going to be Bosa and Garrett or
Dude.
Hutchinson and Garrett. That'd
Nick
be crazy.
Bosa off the edge with Myles Garrett with Fred
Imagine
Warner
getting
in the middle.
Imagine getting pancaked by Bosa and Garrett.
Dude, we'll still somehow find a way to lose the fucking Super Bowl to the Chiefs on the last play of the game.
Yep. Don't even talk about
I'm
that.
so
Super Bowl's
dead
coming
inside
up,
for
and I'm
Niners
remembering how
right
I
now.
felt last year at this time. It was like a magical time. It got nice and sunny early. It was Super Bowl parties were flourishing, and
I was so
Niners
nervous
lost.
last Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I was
It's
like,
okay, though.
oh, dude.
Don't even start,
the
bro.
the first one we lost, I tore my shirt off. Like I literally ripped
Bro,
it. I super I was pissed. I was pissed. It was right before COVID too, so I had to sit through that little lockdown period just thinking about how we
Sold.
man, about Super Bowl parties were flourishing. Truth. But yeah,
They were.
I want to touch on this. I don't know if any of like my followers like
It was a
lot of my
nice
followers
sunny
are-
Super Bowl, and I had to watch
It
the
was,
Niners
dude.
lose. But yeah,
if I don't know if any of my followers or your followers or DubClub subs are in here still, but I really don't like a lot of the lines out for the Super Bowl. Obviously, one game
Me
slate,
neither,
Super
bro.
Bowl. The books probably make. I want to see like
the
stats of
books
how
are
much
about
money
to
they
have a
make. Oh
field
my
day
God.
on the Super Bowl.
All your drunk uncles are putting down 12-leg parlays for the one game. Like they're just like raking it in, dude. So I'll look for it. I'll try to find a play. I'm not going to force it. Obviously, like not trying to ruin the NFL season long record. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting for sure. If only Brian Robinson was in the Super Bowl under longest rush until it torched us. But yeah, I think we got some good NBA spots for today. It's looking
Yeah.
pretty solid. I love seeing that NBA spots for tomorrow are already coming out. Sometimes there are days where they come out at 7 p.m., 9 p.m. at night. We can't get them, but there are days that they start leaking in at 2, 3, 4. Those are my favorite. You can get some nice early value, some good spots. Just a good, even if it's just out on like the weird books, like the Pinnacles and the Bovada, you at least get a good feeler for where the line's going to be, so you can start getting your leans down early. So that's a nice thing as well. So we'll be on top of that for sure. You can count on Spade and I and Pan POTD having that little lab session later tonight. We'll be bringing you guys some heaters, but
Yeah,
just
so
to
make
kind
sure
of
to join
recap.
up the Dub Club using
Yeah,
the link
join
in
up.
the comments. So you
Yeah,
can
get in free till the Super Bowl. Get in free till Sunday. So right now you still basically got a free weekend with us if you
Yes,
you get
sir.
in there right now. And
Yeah,
yeah,
join
you'll
that
definitely
up.
want to take advantage. We got some. There's gonna be some crazy value on the board, I think, with the new acquisitions from the trade deadline, all the movement and everything like that. Even outside of like the big names,
100%.
even outside of like the big names like the ADs and the Lucas and everything like that, there's some small pieces that we'll be locked in on and kind of peeping for you guys. Also changes in defensive scheme, right? Like there's a lot of things to be looking at, a lot of things to kind of take note of, and we'll be doing that for you guys. So make sure you get in the
Also,
Dub Club.
it's
For both of
important
us,
not
like
to-
Aiden's.
Yeah, it's important not to over-index during this time as well for that same reason. So we're trying to find value and provide you guys with the best angles that we can, and doing that in a fashion where we're not taking too many looks as well. So that's why we don't have too many plays out for today, but we're also going to be getting great value for tomorrow. But yeah, so just to do a little recap of the plays that we did have, I know that Mailman has Darren Fox assist. I got Zachary
that,
Versace. Yeah, that's a great
Please.
spot, especially at the odds that they're giving right now.
Yeah, it bumped down, but yeah.
Yep. Zachary Rissacher, great find by Mailman, over 18.5 PRA. We are both playing that. I'm playing LaMelo Ball over 24.5 points. Hopefully there's good news in terms of him playing soon. I'd rather him play and have a higher minute restriction or just not play at all. But without Mark Williams and without Brandon Miller, I really like that spot for him and the matchup. Joel Embiid over 27.5 points. That spot has pretty much moved too far to be playable. I wouldn't
Such a
advise
snag.
anyone play 29. I don't
Such a
like
snag.
it there. But yeah, Dub Club got it at 26.5 in fact, but even higher value. But Cam Johnson, that's our play of the day for my Instagram, and that's a collab between Mailman and I. So Cameron Johnson over 19.5 PR. Honestly, I wouldn't advise playing the 21.5 bump either. Unfortunately, that one's moved too much. I don't know what your opinion is on that.
I am a big fan of CLV. So
Me
if I
too,
can get
bro.
the,
It's
if
hard
I
to
can get
say. It's hard to say take the bump when you got it at 19.5. It's
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
certain situations, but I don't personally feel
ult it
like
down maybe. Hey,
yeah,
dejuice it, guys.
maybe. And then
Water this down,
a lean I
please.
like also is Damian Lillard assist.
I do
And I'm
like
gonna
that
be
as
honest
well.
with you guys, a long shot that I actually am liking for today. I've got personally point 0.1 unit on it that I locked earlier. Is Fox to get 10 plus assists and Lillard to get 10 plus assists. Little sneaky spot that I
What did you
think
get
has
the
some
odds on
value.
that on underdog?
That was an 11x parlay, so that was plus 110.
I like that. That's a beauty.
You know what I mean, 1100. So
That's
yeah,
fire.
yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
So solid plays for today. We appreciate all of you guys for joining in as you have every Friday. We're going to be back here next Friday, killing it per usual. Make sure to join up our dub clubs for free until the Super Bowl using the link below. We appreciate all the love. Appreciate KFT especially for being active in the chat, trying to get some more activity going on
Yeah.
in there. So really appreciate those
Real
who have been
quick.
active. Yeah, what's good?
Real quick. We got value last night, especially on the DFS books when Chalkboard's offering me $20 cash out on a $15 parlay for one
Yeah,
win.
bro. Yeah, that's why I said earlier. Like all my plays, the 1 unit plays that I put in, they're giving me a cash out that's like 1.1.
Oh yeah, on my actual unit plays, the cash out is much higher than the what I put in, which
I'm
is
gonna be
nice.
keeping
Even
an
on the
eye
little
out.
ones too. Crazy.
For anyone that's on a book that has cash out or like chalkboard, like you can see, you can cash it out with this little green button. I've got Embiid and LaMelo on a parlay, 26.5 and 24.5. So huge value secured. They're offering higher cash out than what I put in right now. But if I see that LaMelo is on like a 25-minute limit, I'm gonna cash this out. So if you guys see that, keep your eyes out on underdog injury news. The line has moved up, and I'm happy with it. But if there is bad news in terms of him playing, I will be cashing that out and alerting the Dub Club to do the same for hopefully no loss as it's currently at great value. But yes,
Yeah.
sir, great plays today.
Yeah,
in my
real quick,
opinion.
as you said before, shout out KFT. Thanks for being active, man. We really appreciate it. Just trying to get this thing going, make it more community oriented in these streams too. We just don't want to be talking to a wall. Like if anything y'all want to talk to us, bring up plays, we're more than happy to chat with you all.
Yes,
Also
sir.
appreciate earlier in the stream, I just want to anonymous picks. Thank you for giving us the little tidbits, and then KFT Rakes. That's also thank you for being active. So appreciate you guys.
Yes,
Thanks for
sir.
making this a good stream. It's been fun. A lot of good stuff that went over. We're already getting some lines trickling out for tomorrow, so we'll be on that. And yeah, make sure you catch us next Friday as well. We'll be right back here, same time, same
Yeah.
spot.
All right.
Yeah.
Later, bro.
All right. Later, everyone. Bye.